Hello and welcome to Top Talk, the place where you learn English with real ideas, real passion, and real stories. Today, I want to share something powerful, something emotional, something that might just change the way you see yourself and your creativity forever. If you love painting, writing, singing, dancing, storytelling, designing, acting, filmmaking, photography, poetry, or simply imagining new worlds inside your mind. If you have ever been told that art is a waste of time, or a hobby, or something that will never build a career. If you feel guilty for wanting to create when the world is struggling, when there are so many problems, when there's so much noise and pain, then this episode is for you. Because today, we are talking about a message inspired by writer and creative coach Amie McNee, who believes something very simple but revolutionary. Creativity is not a luxury. Creativity is a necessity. So let's learn English together. Through this powerful idea, through emotional language, through vocabulary that touches your mind, and through stories that touch your heart. The world is on fire. Right now, the world feels chaotic. We see wars on the news. We hear about climate change, disasters, and global warming. People are stressed, anxious, uncertain about their future, tired of surviving. Sometimes it feels like the world is on fire, not just physically, but emotionally. Repeat these lines after me to practice your English. The world feels chaotic. Everything looks uncertain. I feel scared about the future sometimes. Now, in moments like this, creative people often ask themselves, who am I to make art when the world is suffering? Isn't art selfish? Shouldn't I be doing something more serious? But here's the truth. You're not selfish. You are necessary. Your art is not an escape. Your art is fuel. Your art is medicine. Your art is a map to hope. Vocabulary for the journey. We're going to learn some vocabulary to help you express these ideas in English. Frivolous, not important, silly. Example. People say art is frivolous, but it isn't. Rebellion, fighting back peacefully. Example. Art can be an act of rebellion. Legacy. Something we leave behind, even after we are gone. Example, your art will become your legacy. Purpose, your reason for living. Example, creativity gives us purpose. Now repeat these sentences slowly. Art is not frivolous. My creativity is an act of rebellion. I am building my legacy. My voice and my vision have purpose. Imagine a world without art. Imagine a world with no books, no music, no paintings, no movies, no dance, no theater, no poetry, no color, no imagination. Would that world truly be alive? Every revolution, every movement, every shift in human history started with ideas. And ideas live through creativity. Leonardo da Vinci changed how we see science and the human body. Maya Angelou changed how the world understands pain, healing, and resilience. Rabindranath Tagore changed hearts and nations with poetry and philosophy. Frida Kahlo showed us how art can survive pain. Van Gogh, who sold almost nothing in his life, changed art forever. Amie McNee teaches people today to believe in their creativity even when the world tells them not to. So tell me, why can't your art matter too? Why can't your voice be the one that inspires someone else? Why can't you be the hope someone is searching for? Repeat after me. My art has value. My creativity matters. I'm not small. I'm allowed to take up space. Express yourself in English. I will give you a sentence starter. You complete it in your own words. I create because. For example, I create because it helps me breathe. I create because it keeps me alive. My art helps me. For example, my art helps me connect to myself. My art helps me feel human. I believe my creativity can. For example, I believe my creativity can touch someone's heart. Pause the video if needed. Speak out loud. This is your space. This is your moment. This is your voice. Why art matters. Art is not just decoration. Art is not just entertainment. Art is not optional. Art calms the nervous system. Art heals trauma. Art teaches empathy. Art keeps cultures alive. Art shows us what is possible. Art documents what it feels like to be human. When you write a poem, you're building a bridge between hearts. When you sing, you're opening a window to the soul. When you paint, you are planting a tree of imagination, of energy, of possibility, of hope. The world needs scientists. The world needs doctors. The world needs engineers. The world needs leaders. But the world also needs poets. The world also needs musicians. The world also needs storytellers. The world also needs filmmakers and screenwriters and painters and actors. The world needs dreamers. Because these are the people who remind us how to feel, how to love, how to heal, how to see beauty, how to breathe, how to hope. Without art, we forget who we are. Reflect and answer. Answer these questions out loud in English. What kind of art do you want to make? Why did you stop? Or why are you afraid to start? What would you create if no one could judge you? What small step can you take today? Be honest. Do not worry about perfect English. Worry about true English. Express yourself in the language of your heart. The battle cry for creativity. Amie McNee wrote a book titled, We Need Your Art. Author Matt Haig described it as a battle cry for the creative spirit. A battle cry, not for soldiers on a battlefield, but for artists on a blank page, for singers in an empty room, for dancers on cracked floors, for painters with trembling hands, for you. Because art is not a luxury. Art is a weapon. Art is armor. Art is a tool for survival. Art is hope with a heartbeat. Repeat these lines. My creativity is part of my identity. I will not apologize for making art. The world needs what only I can create. I'm a creative being, and that is enough. Ending and call to action. From today, I want you to believe this. Paint in a burning world. Sing even if your voice shakes. Write even if no one is reading yet. Dance even if nobody is watching. Create like your art can save someone. Because it might. You are not silly. You are not childish. You're not selfish. You're necessary. Your creativity is necessary. Your stories are necessary. Your imagination is necessary. Your art matters. And we need it. We need your art. And we need you. This is Top Talk, where English meets inspiration, where language meets emotion, where learning becomes a journey to find yourself again. If this episode touched you, if it helped you breathe a little deeper, if it reminded you of who you are, like the video, share your voice in the comments. My art matters. And subscribe for more English with passion and purpose. Until next time, keep learning, keep creating, keep going, keep returning to yourself. Because the world will always have problems, but it will also always have artists. Artists who build hope out of nothing. Artists who turn pain into beauty. Artists who remind us what it means to be human. We need your art. We need your courage. We need your imagination. We need your heart. And we need you. Always.